I think I'm having a stroke.
And we're going live on Instagram. Here we are, buddy.
I thought you were gonna play like music and all that shit.
I was going to. I mean, if you want to.
No, it's fine. Go. I was muted myself. I was gonna take a drink. I was trying to be professional, and you fucked me all up.
I mean, we can throw the intro on. Let that run for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, 6 minutes, however long it is. Long as hell.
3 days, 2 days.
Yeah, the longest intro ever.
I literally have 2 screens up, and I have no fucking idea why.
I see that one as well.
Awesome.
I don't know. That might be. I'm not really sure what that one's about, but that might be for like a camera, for a phone. Someone's watching on the phone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like how someone's gonna see it.
Right, giving us that view.
Wow, isn't that fucking lovely?
Professional, buddy. Professional.
You know, it's funny you talk about professional. So, a bunch of I do follow Barstool.
A little bit.
I mean, I really didn't. I mean, whatever, and for no reason other than I just never had time to really put anything on, follow anything.
Right.
I'd rather just music, right? Music calms me. So
yeah, same.
Like 98.5, all those shows, all they did was it was just I'd get angry. So I really didn't follow it. And then I got into Kirk Minahan. He was on something. And I honestly think I started following him because he was mad. He was fighting with somebody. He was angry. Like it was just funny.
Yeah, it's just like a round table talk like us, just kind of.
Yeah, exactly. He was like a real person, right? His fucking problems, this, that. So I kind of started following his show. Now, like they're always looking for guests, and I was always like, I should get on there, right? They take anybody.
Right.
Try to get you on the basketball thing, but they wanted people from the show. I get it. They're very show centric.
Got it.
So he just quit. Like walked
out of
away.
Nowhere.
Yeah, like he did it. Another radio's like there was like 3 or 4 shows from Barstool, and I'm thinking to myself, like what the fuck is this really that hard to do now?
KFC did it. Yeah, him, KFC, and somebody else. 3 of them.
Yeah, it's like all right, you want to create new content, do new things. I was kind of listening to him on some other show he gets on, right? He was talking with some other guy, and he was just sick of looking at his producers, and he was just sick of what he was doing. All right, but like, is it this really hard? Finding time is the hardest thing, I think.
Oh, that's definitely the hottest part for you and I, is getting the consistent time to do it. Was he live or was he pre-recorded?
Yeah, he was live. This guy owns a fucking studio in Waltham, wherever. I was gonna reach out and be like, "Hey, can we have your fucking studio? Like, can we take an hour or 2 out of it?" But
absolutely.
Or Watertown or wherever the fuck he is. Yeah, I think it's Watertown. And I'm like, is this really that hard to do? Whereas you got producers, you've got the Barstool brand behind you.
Right.
You just got to show up for 2 days, 2 hours a week for 3 days.
That's all it was.
Yeah, he did like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on Fridays, he took phone calls.
So the other 2 days, he didn't even take calls?
No, just the Friday was the only day you could call in. And yeah, I get wanting to do something different. He was like, I'm 60 or whatever year old he is. And
yeah,
I don't know.
I
just find it mind blowing. Like,
right.
And then they're going to have a final show in Laconia. And I'm sure all those people will show up because they're fucking Minifan. They're crazy.
Yep.
But I'm like, you've built this brand or whatever. I guess a brand.
Right.
And just walk away. Like, I mean, I guess you have millions, you have 6, whatever you can.
I think they're trying to like finally take all those viewers to introduce them to the rest of the platform. I think the rest of the Barstool world.
But I don't think those people will. Like, I think those people supported Barstool because he was on it. I think they fucking hate Barstool, right?
I know a lot of people who's not a big fan of Barstool.
Like I can see them taking them down.
Yeah, and being upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
like I tweeted something today about Dave because Dave, Michigan, Ohio State, right? Portnoy.
Right.
He's not going to go to the championship thing, even though he's got this thing with Fox Sports they signed. And I was like, I said to him, I was very surprised at something. Like, I thought you'd be the bigger man and show up. Your team lost. But I guess not. You're just tucking tail and hiding.
Right.
20,000 views on it and people commenting. It's like,
really?
People hate that. People hate Barstool. Hate it.
No shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even follow you on what, X?
Yeah, X, Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called.
I don't know. So I gotta get more into Twitter. I just started on the Twitter stuff, and I'm just getting some followers. How many followers you got on Twitter?
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no fucking clue. I don't even think that many. I just do it because I'm bored and just fucking
just busting balls.
I just break balls every once in a while, and I like to go back and forth with people. I got 4,000, 7,000 followers.
Oh, okay. That's what's
and up. I'm following 4,000 people, so it's not fucking huge, but
yeah. Listen, another 7,000.
It's just funny. So this one tweet got 17,000 views on it. Like
that's crazy because you told him to be the bigger man. That's funny though. He did post something after that, talking about how he, Michigan's got to get their stuff together. He's going to be that he like implied that he's the bigger man because that's what a Michigan guy would do. Did you see that tweet?
Yep, I did. I laughed.
Yeah,
I see more. I break balls. So my Twitter name, right? Not only is it the Working Man Show, but it's also Rear Admiral's best friend, right? Because Rear Admiral, we were breaking balls back and forth. He'd come at me a little bit, whatever, with stupid jokes from fucking 20 years ago. Like,
right.
And I went like, yeah. Like I went after him like I was going to punch his head in and was angry, right?
Right.
Like walked by me at the fucking post office. We were laughing at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm just fucking around. If someone takes me serious, then you're an idiot.
Right, that's their fault for being a moron.
But it's funny how like I do tweet stuff and I do see it, and then like they won't interact with me, but there'll be a comment or something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What is your name on X?
I don't know. Working Man Radio, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Rear Admiral's best friend. I think it literally is. It's Rear Admiral's best friend at Seatown Working Man. Rear Ad's best friend. Oh, I didn't even put Rad or Admiral. See?
Oh, okay, I see it.
With him little. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I like it.
Yeah. Just fucking with him.
Just torturing his soul.
Yeah, just having fun. You want to take it serious? Good luck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll debate people. And I'll go back and forth with them. They block me, which I take that as a win. I'm like, I won.
100%. 100%. Someone's going to block you. That's a W all day.
Yeah. And the best thing now on Twitter is you can block and you can still see. So even if they block me, they still see what I write. So it's like, why block
really?
me? Yeah. Elon that was one of his things. Like, you can block people, but you're still going to see what they put out there. Like, it's like, okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I thought it was a good thing.
That's funny. Yeah, I did catch that tweet from Portnoy though, saying how he's a Michigan man and he's gonna own it, and that's funny. You said that to him.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just I get the laugh. I just think it's funny these people have this platform, and it's very weird. 3 people on whatever. Maybe it's just I get it. Time to move on, but it was very weird. 3 shows, the Brianna one, and Dave and some other kid. That show closed. BFFs or something they called it. Then KFC Radio, which is a pretty big one, I believe.
I mean, there was I think his viewership was up there pretty good because the tweet that he had about the tweets that he had a ton of 500,000 views. Just the one.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
tweet about him shutting down.
Like, I don't know. I just think it's weird. You spend all this time, energy, and money, and then you just walk away from something. Like right. People are gonna follow you too, right? Like, and I think Kirk said that. He was like, "Listen, all these people could just disappear." It's like, then why the fuck would you just walk? I mean, whatever. I guess you can if you got that kind of money.
And he listen. I think Barstool told him he was done, and he played it as, "I'm tired. I want to do something else. I've been doing this a long time. I'm sick of seeing the same walls every day." I think it's that kind of thing,
They're like, you're not bringing the money. You're not bringing fucking the show. It's not
Right.
But again, he did a golf tournament with the kid Riggs, and there was 400 fucking Minifans out on the course in Milton,
Oh no shit.
Quincy, whatever that golf course, President's Golf Course, on a
Oh
Tuesday morning.
really?
Yeah, 400 people showed up. Granted,
Go too.
the kid Riggs said that he was going to buy everybody beers, so he paid for the golf cart all day. So you show up, they get drunk all day, and people did. I think the bill was like $5,000. But again, 400 people on a Tuesday morning, like.
What, you know, how much do they make off it all? You know, when it's all said and done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's
it's just, yeah, I just think it's weird. I mean,
I agree.
yeah, maybe that kind of makes sense, right? It's all right. We're moving on to different.
Hoping to bring those viewership to different parts of the platform, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna let you do your. He wants to do a case. It's called The Case.
Yeah, what is
he
that?
did
Explain
one
that.
or two. He solves cases, right? He did the Birchmore one. Him and they went out and proved that. I guess the cop did it. I don't know. I really didn't follow along.
Right.
So they break cases like that, right? Unsolved murders, unsolved. I'm assuming unsolved murders would be the ones, because I mean, I don't know if they're doing like true crime. Like, are they gonna go solve the
like the true crime? They're gonna talk about that kind of stuff and true crime it up a little bit, because that's a big platform.
Well, they're gonna solve a case, right? They're not just gonna talk about stuff. So are they gonna go after like? So I don't know if they're just gonna do murder stuff, or are they gonna go after? I'm trying to think of the library heist there, the Gardner Museum.
Oh,
the Gardner Museum, right?
Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Like, are they gonna go try to break that case, right? So those are the type of cases? I don't know. He's very vague on like what he's working on until it comes out, but.
That's interesting. That's a weird one.
Yeah, the first one I guess was very huge. The Birchmore was, I guess, huge for them.
That's a massive case around the country right now.
Yeah, I mean they got on Dateline, I think, for it. I mean a bunch of stuff. So.
Oh, okay, so I mean they've got the money to throw out in the platform for it, so they should be, you know.
So that's what I'm thinking, because the only real advertiser he had was Milton's. That guy just followed him from, I think they're friends or whatever.
Gotcha.
Right. So when they did this show, it was just the Milton's was the only one.
Like the men's clothing?
Yeah, that men's clothing store.
Right.
So, yeah, I could see that money. Like you said, true crime's pretty big. I see it all over the fucking place. There's some kind of like true crime.
That's how I got started doing social media, was true crime shit.
Like a Comic-Con thing. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to call it. Like,
oh, really?
There's like a true crime convention. Yeah, it's huge, I guess. That's the one Turtle Boy was all mad about. He didn't get invited to. Or something, and someone else did.
That's right. Yeah.
I looked it up. That thing's fucking huge.
Yeah, thousands and thousands. I remember that now that you say that.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit. He was
pissed he wasn't like a featured guest.
Yeah, that kid's fucking, I don't know what. That kid had I mean, he still does, but I think I don't know. Man.
He couldn't have played his cards worse because he's a shitty person is the problem.
Yeah, there was no need to like go after people like in the stands. I get it. I get what you were trying to fucking do, but it doesn't work, right?
What do you mean in the stands?
So he was trying to follow that Jennifer fucking.
Oh, in the beginning, yep, the Jen McCabe,
yeah,
like going to a
Jen McCabe thing
and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, that stuff. I get it. I fucking 100% get it. But that stuff doesn't work. It doesn't translate.
Right.
To the me, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, get the fuck out of this. Like, I get that part of it. Like,
so I totally get that. So from what I'm hearing recently, he's kind of been exposed, and I don't know how it all came out because I don't follow him in his whole side of the
yeah.
But he's secretly recording Karen Reed's phone calls with him.
His ex-girlfriend, the Meredith girl.
The Meredith girl.
See the videos out now.
Yeah, I don't follow it all because I can't stand him. But I guess it's real bad for him.
Dude, he's on the ground kicking and screaming and crying like a 3-year-old.
Seriously?
And she recorded him at like 3 a.m.
Stop.
And then he's outside her doorway at like 3 a.m, like on his phone, like, she won't let me in. I just want my shoe, like, help. And she's like, will you leave my bill? It's some crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah. And like, he's like crying, like, I don't want to go back. And he says it doesn't want to go back to prison. I get that. I mean, who the fuck wants to go back to prison? But
right.
You're a grown man. Like,
Man, you made your bed.
crying.
You gotta. I mean, just leave. Just leave. Don't like. Why make a scene?
Yeah.
Right?
Because you're the guy that does this to people. You don't think someone's going to do it to, like, that's the crazy. You can't be that guy
Right.
that makes these videos that exposes people to shit and think that that's not coming back to you, right?
The first chance
Or
someone gets to embarrass him, they're going to.
yeah, or don't put yourself in those positions to do that. Like you
Right.
just, I mean, you're in love with somebody, I get it, whatever, you trust them, but you can't. If you're the one exposing, secretly recording people, by the way, that's illegal in Massachusetts.
Right. Yeah. And
It's a
that's the
fucking
thing.
crime.
It's insane to me that he, like you said, uses the platform for what he used it for before the Karen Read stuff. All this that he was just making people look real bad for no reason, just for clicks, just for clicks. And Karen Read and her team used him like a fucking fool that he is.
Of course they did.
They got exactly what they wanted out of it, and now they're not really engaging with him, talking with him. They're not feeding him or doing things. And he made his money. Don't get me wrong; he's made a lot of money off this. They're just not continuing the relationship with him, and he's doing anything he can to grasp and hold on.
He's literally draining every single penny, dime, nickel, and it's just the well's gone, right? You can't just have one stream. He should have multiple platforms. Like it seems like he got away from everything else and just Karen Read, right?
Oh, he did. He shut down everything he did. He lived on the Karen Read story for 2 years, maybe 3.
Which now it's over. What do you do? Like
right?
Like you gotta, and now you can't. And he still does stuff, right? I mean, he's still going after the people that own the restaurant. Like I mean, he still has his cases, right? But
he's still fighting like a legal thing with his
crazy
stuff. Yeah, the witness intimidation, I think, and some other stuff. And I'm really not 100% sure, but I know he's going through some legal battles. But and he's doing that stuff. But he's definitely shooting himself in the foot every time he opens his mouth. It seems like, because he has a loyal following, a loyal fan base, a loyal group of people, a couple thousand, but even he had that Halloween party over at the Medford Malden Moose Club, I think it was, and there was like 50 people or 100 people. There wasn't a lot of people there.
No shit. Is that where he did? No shit.
Yeah, he had it over at the Malden Moose Club, I believe it was.
Okay. And, I mean, I know he sold out the Wilbur. He sold it out. Good for him.
Right. But
how do you go from that and 50 people at the Malden Moose?
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think there was a lot of big promises at the Wilbur, and I think there was a lot of the I think he promised Karen Read to be there, maybe, or some other speakers to be there. I don't think it was just him.
So people thought they were going to get this fucking expose kind of, and
little bait and switch kind of thing, maybe.
She never showed up, and then that kind of just destroyed his
credibility, right?
Makes sense. So, but now you're going to go after her? Like, that's fucking, I mean, hey, whatever. You can make money, good luck to him. But I feel like he's jumped the shark on whenever he was going to like the pizza shop there. And like, it's like, dude, come on. Like, that's
right. Like, what are you doing? You're in the streets protesting, just causing problems. You're really just causing problems. You're not.
Yeah.
That's what he does, right? That's his whole gimmick is just like be a troublemaker and get people to react.
Yeah, reactionary. Makes sense. And now it's coming back on him, I guess. But
yep.
As always, he's saying he didn't do anything, but she's showing videos, she's showing fucking letters. It's fucking
that
crazy.
Meredith lady is like exposing some shit.
Yeah, I don't think she's from Southie. She lives in Southie, but
okay. Interesting.
Maybe Meredith O'Neill. I don't even know if that's her real. I mean, I'm assuming that's her real name. I have no idea.
Right, but who actually knows?
Yeah, I wonder if she is from Southie. That's a good question. I don't think so. I feel like they're not.
But he's gone through a whirlwind of personal problems too, right? He was in jail. I guess he got divorced because he's got he's not with the wife and kids anymore. I guess I don't know. He lived out in Holliston or Upton or one of those towns out that way. So
okay, I thought he was from like Worcester or something, right? So that
Worcester
makes
County
sense,
area.
Right? Yeah, okay.
And it's not either of those towns, but yeah, he's one of those things where it's just a problem. You know, it is what it is. That's who he is, and he lives for that. So, but you also can't be the problem, right? If you're exposing the problem, you can't then be the problem.
You can't be the one they make, because everybody you've gone after a fan is now going to make the tweets, make the videos, make the fucking memes, whatever, and they're just gonna bash you.
Years of that stuff. He was doing that to people, and everybody's been waiting for their turn.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, so
it's crazy. I mean, and if you don't have Karen Reed and you left everything else go, what the fuck do you?
I mean, you could pick up that other shit, right? But it's not making anywhere near the money it was before.
Yeah, and I don't think is it the same level, right? I don't want to say it's beneath, but I feel like you should have kept like a Ratchet Connor. Maybe he did. I don't fucking know. I always know people complain about his website. You can't read anything because you got to pay.
9 million ads pop up if you don't pay. It's brutal.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, it's not fun at all. And but I agree. He probably could have done something a little more professional and then kept like the Ratchet corner of his website, or Ratchet Madness, and because I know he does that, right? Could have kept that theme for a certain segment of his stuff. But you know,
because that's what built his brand originally, right?
That Ratchet
I assume.
Yeah. The trashy stuff. But you can't. I mean, I don't know. You can do whatever you want, really, right? But you know, to call yourself an award-winning journalist and then talk about a guy that's, you know, got drug addiction, you know, in the gutters, it's like,
yeah, like you really need to step on that dude. He's got a bad enough life as it is, like,
right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, so.
And why is that a story? Like, I don't.
How is that a story? You're making fun of this person with struggling with an addiction. Like,
yeah.
I remember he did a story on a girl a long time ago that we knew her family, and she was struggling with addiction. She ended up passing, and because of the addiction. But he like embarrassed the shit out of it. It was such a terrible thing to do, and she felt awful about it anyway. Right? She felt awful that she was in an addiction, and then it just made it 100 times worse.
And what does that do? What purpose does that serve? Like, you're not helping. Are you reaching out and helping her? You fucking change her? No, you just clicks on the internet, right? Yeah.
Clicks on the website. But insane. On another note, speaking of clicks, we're over 1 million views since Halloween. So
no shit.
We've done 1 million views this month, which is pretty good. We average somewhere 750,000 to 1 million monthly.
Really?
Yeah.
What
is what I do for views on it? That's just Instagram. Well, that's
holy shit.
Yeah, that's Instagram. And then TikTok, I guess, you know.
I feel bad because I've asked you 100 times, and I probably should fucking remember it one time when you give me an answer.
It's good.
Where's the biggest? Where is the biggest? I don't know, fucking clicks, reaction. Where do you get the biggest? What's the word I'm thinking of? Interaction.
Right. Where's the biggest? Interaction?
Yeah. Where do you see the biggest interaction?
Right now, it's Instagram. And
no shit.
Yeah, like I did a. So right now it's Instagram, but what's today? Sunday. So Friday, I changed all my socials to professional platforms. So
okay.
I changed my personal Facebook. I took a picture, all the family stuff, all the kids, the connections.
Nice.
The
yeah.
It's all gone.
Good.
So I turned that into a professional page, and so I'm starting to get a lot of clicks there. I got like, I don't know, 100,000 views in the last week on that.
Because you just don't want fucking crazy people either. That's the
right. You know what I mean? Because you know, I talk about sometimes controversial stuff through politics unintentionally. Mm-hmm. I did a story today that talked about reparations, and I don't give a shit about politics or reparations, right? But I was comparing that to something else. I'll explain in a minute. But I don't want that to come back to somebody click on my page and they see I'm married to this person, then it all set.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's funny, even in work. So, and there's nothing to do with this, but in work, we interact with the Boston police a lot. So the people that work for me all have a number, like dispatch, whatever their number is. And instead of, I stopped them from giving their names, they use a number. And BPD knows it, so they ask for the number. And then my guys were like, why? Oh, my staff. I shouldn't say guys. I was like, because when someone does a FOIA request and they get a Boston police report, I don't want your name attached to that at all. Just a number.
Just an ID number.
Just an ID. And they were like, oh, I never thought of that. I said, because it's a crazy fucking world now, right? Protest, hit you. like you could have inadvertently called about something where someone gets arrested for an ICE incident or whatever because you called, someone breaking into something, right? And then
Yep.
all of a sudden these people are at your house protesting. So
Right.
it's crazy fucking world we live in.
Oh, it was John Doe that made that call. Okay, instead of badge number 334.
Exactly. And there's no way they can get the number because I'm the only one who has the list and identify who is who. So
Right. Right. So it's
like,
protected.
yeah, there's no way to get it.
That's the
Um,
stuff. Like
but
that's the crazy part. People are fucking nuts. And
yep.
I at first it was really uncomfortable. Not really uncomfortable. I guess I wouldn't say that. It was a learning curve, right? There's a learning
Yeah.
curve there with having so many interactions and being worried about that stuff. You get over it, a couple months you get over it. But yeah, I changed everything to be personal, everything personal
Nice.
to be professional because I don't want
Professional.
the craziness. And I got on X finally. You see that?
Yep.
We're here. Where I've gotten a bunch of followers on YouTube.
Nice.
So it's been good. It's been really good. But yeah, we'll just
But
continue.
Instagram, huh? I wouldn't think Instagram, and it's just pictures and videos on Instagram, right? There's no real.
So all I do, right, is I just do a video. In TikTok, I make all my videos in TikTok because that's where I started, so that's where I'm comfortable, right?
That's what I thought you would have said. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I got more. So the algorithm in Instagram is better than the algorithm in TikTok. TikTok is weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird. But I got
TikTok is Chinese. Instagram is fucking the CIA and fucking.
Sure, exactly. Like they're the ones running it or whatever. You know that better than I do. But I've got about 18 or 19,000 in Insta, 23 in TikTok, and it's not even remotely close.
That's crazy.
Not even remotely. Like I did a story last week about fucking New Hampshire, and we were talking about the white trash and the whatever.
Yeah.
I had 130,000 views on that.
And you want to know what's crazy? I just got that like 3 days ago in my email that you were talking about it. And I'm like,
really?
I'm like, oh, he did another one? And I was like, oh, no, it's the original one. That's weird. But they resent it back out. Like,
what do you mean you got an email?
So I got an email from you saying, we're friends. You should check out this story he did.
Really? Oh, that's
I get an email. Yeah. I don't know how or why, but you're in my contacts. I think because they want to get into my contacts. They keep saying, hey, but in my email, I must have linked it. And I get an email. Hey, you're friends with this person. They just did this video. You should check out. And I was laughing. It was New Hampshire.
So there's that one did 130, some other stuff. I had a couple videos this week. I talked about Kelsey Fitzsimmons, and that's an interesting.
Oh yeah. Sent you that thing. That was that woman I sent you, right?
You sent me that, and that got my wheels turning. I was reading the comments, and I was reading.
But that's who that was, right? I wasn't sure.
Yep, that's
woman, the cop. Okay, yeah,
that's that female cop that was shot in the chest. And the responding officer that shot her in the chest, real quick, said you actually sent it to me, and like I said, you got my wheels turning. I was reading stuff and get going. His statement to the detective was, she lunged behind the door, and when she reappeared, she had a gun. There's no door on the fucking bedroom. There is no door on the bedroom. Her lawyer confirmed it outside the court the other day, and that's what I did the story on. Got like, I don't know, 25 or 30,000 views on that one.
Did they date?
So the not the cop who shot her in the chest.
Okay.
But she was dating a firefighter from that town.
I for some reason, I think when I originally heard this story that she was dating, the cop she was dating was the one who shot her.
No, interesting enough, her and the cop that shot her responded a couple months before to the murder-suicide of a mom and her young child.
Oh, no shit.
And yeah, in North Andover. So it's a really difficult situation to be in. But my other problem with that situation is, and we'll get back to the other point, was that, how do you're there to take her kids and her guns, her child, I should say, and her guns, right?
Yeah.
How do you just let her walk into the house freely without saying, no, you stay out here and you tell me where the guns are, and we'll go get them, then you can pack the kid shit.
Which they do for every single incident ever.
Is that not a derelict of duty?
Absolutely. She should have been handcuffed outside. You tell us where your guns are and we'll get them.
We'll go get them, right?
Where's the key to the safe? Where's the key to the lockbox? there's got to be a key to them. Where are they? And we'll get them. They never let anybody do what.
So
unless they want to shoot them.
Allegedly.
Unless they allegedly want to shoot them.
So yeah, you opened a whole can of worms. I was following that case loosely, and then something about what you sent me got my wheels turning. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, some woman was very upset. She kept tweeting to me, and I share people's stuff. I have no problem with it. I'll read it first, make sure it's just not something fucking crazy or asking for money. Unless you're a kid. If you're asking for money of a kid, I'll share it. And she sent it me a couple of times, and I think she sent me a message and was like, "Hey, can you take a look at this?" And I was like, "Oh, I think my friend does something with it. I'll pass it on." She was like, "Thank you." So
perfect. Yeah, we've got between the two of those, between Insta and TikTok, and actually on Facebook too, that had a bunch of views. So probably about 50,000 views across the board on that.
Oh, it's awesome. Good. At least shit's getting out there.
So it's getting out there. But yeah.
So maybe that's the thing then. True crime, right? Maybe we start fucking.
I mean, true crime has a huge following, but it's this weird thing. It's like you've got to find a story within the story, right? You've got to find some shit. You got to find an angle. You got to there's another one in Aaron Spencer down in Arkansas. It's gonna blow your fucking mind. Before we get to that story, I want to tell you this other thing real quick. If you got a few minutes, we got a couple, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm good.
I did I had a message sent to me. And about the did you see the story I did on BPD?
I did.
The stuff that was being passed around A1.
Okay.
Area A. There was a lot of got a few messages about that.
Really?
Asking me how I got the info and some like troll accounts I would never respond to, of course, right?
That's awesome.
And I was able to so for those who don't know what I'm talking about, didn't see the video, I got some insider info from BPD, and there was an incident with a cop who's working currently with he's allegedly working, I'll say, with an ankle monitor on. He's a GPS ankle monitor after being arrested. He's working the desk at Station A. So I got some info about him. Cops breaking his balls. There's a sign they put up.
Did you just say Station A as in Area A, or just Station A like A, B, C, D, not trying to identify?
Oh, so, Area A.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just curious.
Yeah, Area A downtown. He's working the desk downtown.
Yep.
And, he
file a police report to a criminal.
Literally,
alleged criminal.
Alleged criminal. So we got some inside info. There's a little sign they put on a back door in the station, so I got the picture of that. We got the there's a little like comic strip they made in an AI video, which was fucking hilarious. I love the AI video.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So we posted it, and I didn't get any negative stuff. So the other thing too is I was able to verify that through a second source in BPD.
So you got people trying to get you to tell them who gave it to you. Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, fucking Joe Smith gave it to me."
Right.
It's a random fucking people.
But I got a few of them that were like, "Hey, good work on that one."
Nice.
Where'd you get? So,
trying to butter you up and say, "Hey, by the way, where'd you get it?"
Come on.
Let's just start with, I did not give it to him. It did not come from me. So
no, in fact, I sent you the screenshots.
Yeah, you try to verify it. Exactly.
I tried to get you to verify it, and you didn't even respond to me.
Honestly, I think when you sent it to me, I was walking into a meeting and I never got back to it. And
yeah, which is fine. Whatever.
I didn't even. I don't think I could have, but I just, you know what? I didn't want to go talk to anybody from BPD that day. Probably.
Right. Probably just sick of their shit. And
yeah. Well, there's some stupid like.
Right.
He's a good guy. He's actually got a great idea. Sorry, sidetrack. Every year he cancels all his fucking like Hulu, Netflix signs up on Black Friday every year, and he re-signs up for he does it every year, and I give him shit, but he's saving a ton of fucking money, and I'm almost paying as much as Comcast. So this year he came to me on thing and he was like, "Hey, it's fucking Black Friday. I just canceled all my stuff. Go cancel all your shit when you get home." And I kept telling him, yeah. And I never did. So I didn't want to go talk to him because he would have been a fucking asshole.
Bust your balls about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because then I would have to go home and cancel all my fucking plans. So that's why I couldn't help you on that one. But anyway, sidetrack.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're so good. But yeah, I was able to get it verified. And
Nice.
I did the story, and it went really, really well. But I made sure to say allegedly about 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And I literally said, I don't know this for a fact. I just had it verified twice through BPD sources. But I'm still telling you, I don't know for a fact.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's nothing, like, it's funny. People get mad like when you say, but again, you're not saying it's true. You're not saying it's not true, but you're just saying, hey, this is what's being said right out there in the world. And
that's literally the purpose of the post. I'm not saying this is true. This is what's happening though, and I want you guys to know that this is happening. Make your own assumptions.
Which, by the way, they should be fucking not allowing someone with an ankle bracelet to be putting on a fucking gun and badge. Now, did they take his gun away? Probably. They call it the Rubber Gun Club, right? He's part of the Rubber Gun Club.
Right.
But again, he's putting a badge on, and he still has the authority to take a freedom away from somebody.
Yep. With
a bracelet on. That's fucking just wrong in all. Yeah, do you want him working? I get that, but not with the public, right?
And according to that source, he's received special treatment twice. According to that source, one was the first time when he was arrested originally. He should have been taken to Nashua Street for holding and not to his local police station. They held him in his police station and did him the solid.
Imagine. So let him go sit at your desk. Shut the fuck up.
And, and then the second time was he should have been immediately, as soon as he was processed, he should have been put on paid leave.
Yeah. And listen, I get the paid leave thing, and you might be like, well, we're paying him what? All right, then stick him in back and say, here's a hose, here's a fucking rag, go wash the fucking cars. You're not sitting out front taking reports from people.
Right. You can't
can't
work with the public. You can't have any position of authority. You can't.
Yeah. So, work the fucking tip line, fucking taking down tips. I don't know.
Right. So that was what was that was an interesting part of my week, was that one.
Let me ask you a question. So the environment, the world we're in,
yep.
You get that story. Do you see now more Boston police willing to break that blue wall, blue line bullshit and actually call out the bad of police?
Privately, not from anonymous.
Not publicly still.
Not publicly. And
Boston hasn't really been. I mean, let's be honest, right? Boston police officers aren't beating fucking. I mean, shit. I got the shit kicked out of me when I was younger, so I don't want to hear people fucking Al Whiffen, fucking Bubbles, Bobo. What the fuck was his name? Tiny Bubbles.
Yep.
Kicked this shit out of me, threw me in the back of a cruiser, dropped me off in Roxbury, and made me walk home with no shoes on. So, fuck yous if you think it's just a certain fucking thing. But
right, yeah, exactly.
They're not going out in streets shooting people, killing people like in other neighborhoods. And they are. That's fucking wrong. But you're in backwater fucking bumfuck wherever. The brothers, the fathers, the mothers, the uncle.
Right, all that nepotism shit. That's gone here in Boston for the most part.
Those people are crazy. That's not happening here in Boston. I think we got a pretty damn good police department.
We got a great that's the thing, right? Is I had a guy message me about that. He's like, oh, you're always shitting on cops. First of all, no. I'm not always shitting on cops. I'm literally just sharing stories that have already happened.
Yeah.
I'm just exposing. My whole purpose of that is question everything. Don't believe anybody, question everything. And I try to give cops the benefit of the doubt. I ran a story about a month ago about the cops Boston cops who went and sang happy birthday to an autistic kid who was lonely that called 911.
Yeah.
A guy, I should say. Called 911, was lonely on his birthday. They brought him a cake and sang happy birthday to him. Right? My whole purpose of it is to keep people thinking, right? We have I would say our police force in Boston is the best in the country for all the shit they deal with, all the peaceful protests they're dealing with. I would put them against any police force in the nation.
Yeah. And is there some bad apples? Of course there are, but
of course.
Those bad apples aren't that bad either.
And truthfully, I hear Michael Cox, the commissioner, is a great guy.
Yes, he is. I can say that.
I did a story on him a week ago about how he's not a cop, he's an executive, and there's some gray area there, and is he impersonating a cop and like that kind of shit. And but from everything I've heard, off the record from within BPD, and people who know him from working with him in different programs and partnerships and collaborations, that he's a great guy. He's a really good guy that actually cares about people. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I don't know how true it is because I've never experienced it. I don't know. Never said a word to him a day in my life. But I hear he's great.
I worked with him probably 10 years ago doing some IT stuff when the CAD system first came online. He was a part of that whole project. He really is a great fucking guy. Now, is he an administrator? Of course he is. He's a fucking commissioner, right? He's not jumping in a cruiser. He's not fucking chasing people down the street. He's dealing with politics. He's dealing with fucking bullshit. So it's a different world. But as a human, as a person, you can go have a beer with him, coffee. He actually gives a fuck. That's the crazy part.
Right. That's what I'm hearing.
Is he going to fucking not agree with you? Of course he is. There's no way to make everybody fucking happy. But he's going to make a decision based on what's best for the department, the people of Boston, himself, right? He's fucking a human being. Of course he is.
Right.
And let's not forget, 4 or 5 of his guys kicked the shit out of him in an alleyway when he was an undercover detective.
Right.
And instead of being angry and fucking this and that, he's come back now to fucking, and some of those guys are still on the job. Let's not forget that.
Oh, really?
Some of those, I think 2 or 3 of the guys that actually were involved in it are still
part of it.
Yeah, and he's never taken fucking retribution against them or anything. He's just, I don't know. I know I wouldn't have. I know those motherfuckers would be shoveling hush in a fucking stable.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, he's got more integrity than I do.
Oh, absolutely.
I would make them pay every day for the rest of their lives. But that's, what it is.
So be it. But on a good guy. He is a good guy.
Yeah, that's what I hear. And that's what I say about BPD is I do a lot of stories about keeping the police corruption in people, not even the police, but people with authority, right? People in the public sector with authority. And I keep it to the forefront. I want you to know that there's a mayor in Dumont, New Jersey that's in jail right now. He was a police sergeant who's trying to do the thing with the little kid. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to know that, and they should be paying attention to that. They shouldn't be just blindly believing everything, right?
How come you can't just kill people like that
immediately? I don't get it. I don't know. That's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, seriously. We just scared away at one view with that one.
Right, for real. But but yeah, so it's just wild, right? But on that true crime stuff, there's a case listen to this shit. There's a case in Arkansas, right outside of Little Rock, and the suspect is a guy named Aaron Spencer.
Okay.
And I forget the guy he killed. I forget his name, but he was in his 60s, and that guy had 43 pending charges against him.
Holy shit!
For sexual conduct with Aaron Spencer's 14-year-old daughter.
Unfucking-believable.
And you know where Aaron Spencer found that guy? Driving his daughter down the street. After there was a restraining order, after these 43 charges, this guy, and I forget his name, and I could look it up real quick, but I forget his name, but he contacted the daughter again. She left in the middle of the night with him. Aaron Spencer realized his daughter was missing, chased this guy down, and there was a conflict, and he shot and killed him. Keep in mind, 43 charges, restraining order. This guy still has that 14-year-old girl, convinced that 14-year-old girl to go with him. The dad goes to save his daughter, and you know that motherfucker got put in jail for attempted murder?
Jesus Christ.
And they're prosecuting him to the fullest extent of the law. They're still trying to rake him over the coals to this day.
I don't even know what to say on that one.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the true crime stuff that you'd have to find, like those kind of stories, right? That's wild stuff.
Aaron Foster. What's his name? Aaron.
Aaron Spencer.
I don't know why Aaron Foster came to mind. White or black?
Both white. Him and the guy he killed was white. Michael Fossler. That's funny you said that.
Okay.
Michael Fossler was the guy he killed.
I'm just thinking Arkansas. I was trying to think of something, but I guess that's not it. Really? That's fucking insane. Like, again, I'm sorry, but the guy should go free.
Should walk free. And it's Lonoke County, Arkansas. The Lonoke County sheriff is the one that was pressing the charges. He could have said, "No, I'm not pressing charges."
Those guys have that offer. Yeah, that's which is crazy. Right. I mean, they're elected, right? Too.
Yep, he's an elected official, and he could have said, "I'm not pressing charges. Bring this to the prosecutor's office and let them figure it out. Yep. Let them decide if it warrants charges." But he's pressing charges, and through the prosecutor's office, they're trying to suppress all kinds of evidence to make it look like they don't want the jury to know that Michael Fossler had these 43 charges.
Okay. And they don't want him to know that he was molesting the guy's kid or anything. It was just, he just killed some random guy. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the stuff that blows my mind about the legal system. Why wouldn't you want him to know that? Like, obviously the prosecutor's office isn't trying to do what's right, do the honest thing for the case. They're trying to win a verdict, right?
Yeah, because here you go, right? All right, we show you we arrested him. We're tough on crime, right? He killed somebody, we're arresting him. All right, let's whatever the jury says, right? But put everything in front. That's the one thing I never understood. Like, why doesn't the jury get to hear everything? Why does Judge Canoni, right, in the Karen, why does she get to say, this isn't that, this isn't that? Like this guy for and I still get his emails, which is crazy, whiffing for Celebrate. Like the shit he would say with Celebrate. Like I'd be like, huh?
It's so insane. It was so contradictory. He didn't even know what he was talking about.
Yeah, which is like, so, I mean, I only know that Celebrate, like I'm certified in Celebrate. Like I show up for a class and it's the FBI, it's all law enforcement. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I'm like, oh, I do stuff for Boston Fire, blah, blah, blah. I have to be here. So I get certified in this shit. And when you run an extraction report, it comes out like it's there. Now, Apple is very, very
specific about how they give info.
Yeah, they give info, but they're hard. But again, when you get an extraction from Apple, it's Apple. Like, you can't delete stuff. I mean, you can delete stuff, right? Android, you can get
but that has that. But that has like a bank ledger trickle down effect, right? If you delete this, then it affects this, and it affects this, and it affects this, right?
Yes, exactly. And you can see those deletions and put them back in. So I don't know. It was just very weird, the shit the guy was saying. Like, and then trying to say, like, the one thing, the search, how's long to fucking die in the cold, right? He kept saying, oh, it was from an earlier one. Your fucking phone doesn't know 2 hours earlier that you're going to go to that fucking webpage. I don't give a fuck if you looked up fucking scores for your kid's school at 12 o'clock. At 6 a.m., it doesn't know that you're going to do that at 12. Like, it just made no sense. And they were passing that off as trying. I'm like, how does the judge allow this shit? But
well, that was the argument, right? In that case, it's like, this guy's not even a certified, like the degree he supposedly had wasn't even a real degree.
Yeah, they didn't even have the fucking things, right?
Didn't have the fucking degree. And like he's the professional witness. He's the expert in this. And what he was trying to say is they opened the tab at 2:27, and
okay, yeah,
they opened,
and that's the time it's
But really, Google searched it at 6 o'clock or 6:30, whatever time it was.
Yeah. No, whatever time you do the fucking Google search, no matter if you use the previous tab or not, the time you did the Google search is the time you did the Google search, and that's what it said. 6:47, you did the Google search. That's the time. It doesn't take. Oh, that was an old tab. What? Like, well, it made no fucking sense.
That's going to be the problem in the Karen Read civil trial that's moved to federal court now. Is they have a Quantico trained FBI analyst. Forensic digital analyst that's going to testify that says it was a 2:27 search, and there's no doubt about that.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It wasn't from this directory or this tab or this fucking.
But that was stuff Judge Canoni wouldn't allow into her case. It's like,
which is crazy. That's what I'm. Thank you. Like,
you're telling me this guy that got a fake degree is more qualified than the fucking FBI digital forensic analyst?
the guy who does it for a living, who literally, by the way, she could have affected every single fucking law enforcement case in the country that uses Celebrate. Celebrate's the number one in Celebrate not to come on. I think Celebrate kind of just was like, all right, let's just hope this all goes the fuck away.
Oh,
Right?
really?
Like,
I didn't
let's hope
realize
they don't.
they were that prominent in that world.
That's, I mean, there's them in, I think one, maybe two other ones, but Celebrate is the fucking.
They're
And
like
by the way, you
standard.
can't. Yeah, you can't go and get certified in Celebrite unless you're law enforcement. Like, unless you have a legit reason. Like,
Right.
I can't just show up. Like I said, I went to go, but I went to go get certified. I was at the Mass Attorney General's office.
Right, and they want to know why you're there.
And he had a department say this. He does extractions for us for investigation stuff for FIU. Okay, you have to have a specific reason for law enforcement to get there.
Right. See, that's the
Like,
stuff I'm talking about, and they let anytime Dick and Harry do it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Now, granted, is there a Celebrate machine at the fucking local T-Mobile store? Absolutely. But that's just copying data from one thing to another. It's not doing extractions, doing fucking forensic
Analytics at all.
diagnostic.
It's literally just taking a file and moving that file, right?
Yeah, they're just copying and pasting, which is fucking simple, but it's the product that works the best at it, Celebrate, right? Of course it does, because it's doing extractions. Now,
no shit, that's interesting.
Like, it's crazy. So when we doing our extractions, I know we got off topic here.
You're good.
Took an Android phone. Fucking what's that guy? A drug dealer, the Mexican guy. He escaped. El Chapo. Thank you. So he was sending pictures of the sky in Texas of sunsets to his people. And they were like, fucking El Chapo's got like fucking to his main guys, he's sending them sunsets saying, look how beautiful the sun is.
Right.
In the metadata of the picture was a hit list of DAs that he wanted killed. The Celebrate extractions found that when they would pull the data down, and they were looking and they were like, metadata. And they put it together and they looked at the metadata and it was a hit list of people's names.
No shit. So you can edit the metadata with whatever information you want.
Whatever the fuck you want. And he was putting DA's names in there. So now he's sending a picture to his fucking top lieutenants. They think they're just getting a picture of a sunset, right? Who's going to think? But when Celebrate ran the extraction report, because you see the actual metadata now printed out,
right?
It was people's names, and they were like, what the fuck? If they never do that, they would have never picked up on it.
Never catch that.
Yeah, you get everything from those reports. That's what's mind-blowing. But how does a judge get to say, like, nope, this is in, that's not in? Yeah, I guess there's laws, but why? Why can't the jury hear everything?
Right. That's my problem is with the legal position, the legal posturing that is allowed is just, I'll never understand it.
Like, this guy raped 47 kids before. That should go into fucking court.
40
with another
43 counts that guy had on him against that guy's daughter. How do you not include that in the case?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what legal precedents? Fucking get the fuck out of here.
Well, the best part of that Aaron Spencer story is he's now running for Lonoke County Sheriff.
Oh no, good for him. Good for him. I'm gonna throw him a donation.
He said, go fuck yourselves. He's like, how about I just run for sheriff and I drop the charges on myself?
I'll give him the $50 a month I used to give fucking Frank Baker. Since that didn't work.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Fucking rhino. Fucking cocksucker. I was also doing it to aggravate mommy, but it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Just get him all fired up. Rhino bought breakfast sandwiches at basketball the other day, buddy.
Did he really? I have no idea what that means.
So we play basketball twice a week in the mornings.
You still do that fucking thing out the Boys and Girls Club?
Sure do, buddy. With the old guys. I'm one of the old guys.
The old
now.
guy fucking geriatric club?
You know what's funny is
he didn't show up to play. That fat fuck just showed up and brought sandwiches?
No, he plays.
Oh, nice.
He plays. So we have, it's funny. The group of people we have there is wild. We got guys in their mid-20s, and we have personal trainers to drug dealers to lawyers to politicians.
Listen, that
business owners to
that basketball game has been going on for years. In the range of people, like you just said, over the years has been fucking. Yeah. There's been stories. Literally, drug dealers, criminals walking in, leaving, going to the left, and the law enforcement would go to the right. and they'd literally be signing warrants and going after the people fucking an hour later. Like,
Literally,
but on the court, it was just a basketball game.
Just a basketball game, and this is as old school community Charlestown as you're ever gonna get.
I can't believe that's still going on. That's fucking crazy.
2 days a week. It used to be 3. With COVID, it went down to 2, and we played through COVID, and it's been I mean, literally, like it's the wildest group of people, financial advisors to fucking.
Is it still invite only? Like someone's going to invite you to bring?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, invite only, and some days we have 8 guys, some days we have 15 guys.
No shit.
And we play full court for an hour and a half or so, 2 hours, and
that fat fuck ain't playing for 2 hours.
No, he typically plays for about a half hour to 45.
Okay. I got to give you a cane to bring up there fucking the next game and say, here, Jason said.
But we played the Friday after Thanksgiving, and he played 2 games.
Wow.
Played for about a half hour, and then he left, and he ran down to Mr. Q's, bought like 10 or 15 breakfast sandwiches and a bunch of coffee and shit, brought it up, took care of the guys.
Wow, what a guy, huh? Isn't he the fucking best?
He'd actually be mad at me for telling that in public, but
yeah, he would. But fuck him. Fuck him. Gotta torture him. Fuck him.
You know what I like to tell Tommy is
should have saved that story for Tommy the next time.
I'm just gonna screen record this and send it to him.
I'll have to retell that story.
He I tell Tommy now just to get him all fired up is in the 14 years that I helped Kel run the youth football program, Rhino's the only person to ever come down and hand me cash and ask me not to tell anybody.
Yeah, I can see that.
He handed me $200 cash. He said, please don't tell anybody where you got this because of, people will keep asking, right?
Because they'll go to prison. But yeah, okay, for the reason you want to say.
Because people will keep asking for donations. Other people will keep asking for donations.
It's not a campaign finance violation. But yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
It was out of his personal pocket.
Fuck him.
It's out of his personal pocket. Out of his family's mouth. He was being good to the community.
Yeah, it's because I gave him $200 cash and he didn't want to fucking write it that I gave him the donation, so he gave it to you.
He could just pass it along.
Yeah, he didn't want my name on his campaign finance reports.
Yeah, exactly. No shit.
Listen, Tommy breaks his balls, hates him, I get it, but he's a good guy. Whatever. I talk to him all the time. I do.
Listen, he tries.
He's doing it, right? He's fucking puts his name on the ballot and does it, so.
Still doing it.
He gets my vote every year. I'd rather that than some other fucking nuts that could be in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Fucking.
Next week, I won't be able to do a show next Sunday.
Okay.
Although I would prefer to. I'm going to be in the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, for the Mickey Christmas Parade.
Oh, so much fun. Yay, Mickey. Yay, wonderful.
Pray for me, buddy.
Oh, fuck that. Those people suck. They suck.
The wife is going down to national cheerleading.
Yeah, she was saying. Yeah, she said that last week, I think.
Yeah,
she conned you into it, right?
Yeah, she's going down Tuesday, and then right in the middle of the snowstorm or whatever we're supposed to get. And I'm hoping it's just rain.
I'll tell you, up south, I was going to say, what did you call it? The south of the north, something?
The south of the north, baby, New Hampshire.
They got snow.
Yeah, I mean.
They got snow today.
Yeah, they got a good little bit of snow too, right?
Yeah, I think we're getting 13 inches or some shit. 13. It's supposed to. We'll see. But it keeps right on the line. Of course, Boston turns to rain, right?
So I fucking hope so.
I'm
flying out Thursday night. I'm going down there after work Thursday. I'll be down there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're flying home Monday.
You might be in trouble.
Why?
Switch that. Because I think that's right when.
Oh, we got a second storm?
My fingers are in the way now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there was supposed to be 2.
Don't fuck with me, Jay.
Yeah, no. So I swear to God, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. So that's the one that just blew through now. It's raining. Yeah, there's another one coming up here. Right. What day is that? Monday?
Saturday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. So yeah.
Good. I'll miss it.
Yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday. Oh no, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, Tuesday at 9, 10. Yeah, so you're good. What time did you say you're going out?
She's flying out Tuesday at 2:00 in the afternoon.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
I don't know. I'm looking at the weather thing right now. That don't look good.
Doesn't look good at all. I'm hoping she just hits rain.
Yeah, see Boston. I can never do this. Fuck.
Losing you, buddy. You there? Losing him. All right. So we'll end the show on that note. Appreciate you guys listening. Thank you for being a part of it.
Did that disappear? I did.
Oh, we're good. You're back. I was just about to end the show.
All right. So it did shut off.
You were breaking up. It was like a choppy.
See, that's what I was wondering, because I was trying to do something, and I'm like, I think this is gonna fucking kill the show.
Yeah, mess with the interference.
Yeah, because I took a fucking screenshot, right?
Of course.
So you said she was going out what, Tuesday?
Tuesday at 2:00, she's flying out.
Yeah, look at that. You have to look at your screen, not down at your phone.
I'm sorry, there's a car fire on the Tobin Bridge.
Oh yeah, that's what all that noise.
Yeah, that's what all that is. That's a good one. That's right on the Boston line between Rain
and
getting hammered.
Yeah, so that's down at Tuesday, 9 a.m. I think it says there. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's gonna have a fun one.
10, yeah. So she's gonna be. If they get off, they're gonna have to go out into the ocean and fly that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Go, bro. Oh, good call. Look at that.
You know,
take a different runway out. But knowing Boston, it'll be fucking snow. It'll be rain, not snow. So
hopefully, with any luck, it's too early in the season for fucking snow.
Seriously.
But yeah, so that's gonna happen then. Tuesday she'll be out there. Thursday night I'll be out there. I get there like midnight Thursday, and then I'll be out there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll figure something out.
Yeah, see if we can get Fatty on the line, and we'll try to get, like we said, record something at least so we can put some content out. So we got an hour tonight, so fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna cut. There's a couple things in here I'm gonna cut up and put out.
All right, cool.
Background and stuff. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
All right, buddy. You are the man.
All right, brother. Enjoy your night. Bye.
Thank you too. Bye.